Hi guys, welcome back. It is me, Sanji Face Makeup here, also known as Sanji, also known as Cassandra, Sanji Face. It's me. I'm here. And we are gonna go over a natural face today. I know a lot of you have been requesting a natural face. You guys want to learn how to do it every day. Honestly, to me, there are so many different things that could mean. So I'm going to give you my version of what I think an everyday is. Just nice and light, like something I would run to the grocery store in or to the gym in. Yeah, so I'm going to go over some new products that I got and a natural face. As you can see, I'm wearing absolutely nothing, so we can go through it together step by step. I do just want to let you guys know and to keep in mind that there are so many different ways that you can apply makeup. You will see in my videos that I'm always kind of doing something different and I'm always kind of doing new products. I love trying out new things. I obviously love sticking to the things that I know and that I'm comfortable with and that I feel look great for me and my complexion, but I love playing with makeup. So you'll see, and I'll explain as I go along that I do try different things, and I love sharing them with you because not everybody wants a dewy finish or a matte finish or highlighter to where you can see it from the moon like I like. So we're just gonna get started. I did get a couple new products, so we are gonna try them out together. Yeah, I know that, when I swatched it, when I tried it on, I absolutely loved it, and I can't wait to try them out to give you guys my opinion of what they are. Firstly, it is going to be M.A.C. Obviously, a couple of you guys know that I did just start working for them, and I'm very excited. I am lead makeup artist there, and it's exciting. M.A.C. is like the OG of makeup to me. It is like the original gangster. Growing up, I had 4 older sisters. They got me on M.A.C. It is just my favorite, so I'm very excited to be working for them. And this foundation that we are going to try out today is called Next to Nothing. I am doing Light Plus. It's a very luminous coverage. It's moisturizing as well. So it's not gonna have full coverage, but it's gonna be an everyday once again to where I could just wear it to the grocery store. So I'm very excited to try this out, and I do want to let you know, for anybody who is following my videos or has subscribed to my latest ones, there are times where I start with my eyes first. I am starting with my face first today because I'm doing a natural look. When I know I'm doing a more dramatic look and I might have some fallout or some screw-ups, I do my eyes first because it's more forgiving. I can go in and wipe anything away or clean up underneath, but things where I'm just might be applying some mascara, maybe a little bit of shadow, I'm doing my face first because I can use that as my base. So today, since I'm doing a natural look, I'm going to start with my face first. I'm not going to use a primer for this because it is moisturizing. I feel it acts as your primer and your coverage. And it's super luminous, so I'm excited. It is a new product, so we just gotta pump it a few times, pump the air out, and we shall begin. So, I'm using it with my fingers. I know a lot of you, I know a lot of people say use stuff with a brush. Different reasons. If you use things with a brush, that's either if you know that your fingers have a lot of oils in them, it can create pores. Brush goes on super smooth, it can get in all the creases. If I were to use a brush for something like this, which is like once again, a tinted moisturizer, I would do something synthetic like this and kind of paint it on. Foundations, as you've seen in my other videos, I like to do something like this because it's more dense. It doesn't soak up a lot of product and you can do small buffing movements. But yeah, for moisturizing stuff, I like this. It just slides the stuff right on. I'm just using my good old fingertips to really warm the product up and get it into my skin. As you can see, it is just a very sheer coverage. It's not too buildable. Usually what goes on with this is what goes on. But otherwise I love it. It feels like a moisturizer, you guys. It almost looks like one too. It's refreshing. Not as much coverage as I would have liked, but it's still very luminous. And it does just create like a nice base point on my face. So I'm going to go with that for right now. Because I do want just a little bit more coverage, I am going to set it with a powder. For anything liquid, if you want just a little bit more coverage, a powder is a great way to set in more coverage and just to set any liquid so it doesn't move around on you, so it has a longevity throughout the day. And so there's more coverage. It mattifies it down too, so it doesn't stay dewy looking, especially if you have oily skin. Setting any liquid or even just using a powder foundation is going to be great, once again, because it mattifies. So I am just going to put some Studio Fix by MAC. This is NW25 on top of it to give it a little bit more coverage right here to cover up the redness in my face. This feels great. It's super lightweight, but I just want a little bit more coverage. So I'm just going to use a big powder brush. This, I don't even know where this is by, you guys. I think I got it from Walmart. It is a bronzer brush, but I love it for my powder because it's super big, but it's super dense, so I can just kind of pack it on. So that is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to put it just right here on my cheeks and just kind of pat it all around. I'm doing little bits at a time. As you can see, I am like packing the powder on. I think that gives it more of an even, I think it makes it look more even as opposed to swiping on top of a liquid. Sometimes I feel like swiping can make things muddy or patchy. Just my own personal preference, with experience in the past. I can just move your liquid around and yeah, make it patchy, and I'm just not a fan. So when I feel like you kind of pack it on like this, it's super even. It really gets into the skin, so you have the coverage you want. Don't be afraid to, my earring's coming out. Don't be afraid to like kind of get up on your ears and underneath your chin and as high to the hairline as possible. And that's much better. This is the coverage I wanted. Still super light. Doesn't feel like anything's on my skin. And as you can see, it's still super natural and it matches perfect. And that's exactly what I'm going for. Just so you guys can get a little bit more of a view of it, I'm going to zoom you on in. So there you are. Natural. Okay, I'm not going to get into my bronzers or anything like that yet. I am going to move to the eyebrows. Once again, in my other videos, I think I've started with eyebrows first a couple times so I could carve them out. I was using a pomade. I made them super high def and super defined. As you can see, I have nothing. I even shave off from like here down because my eyebrows are super lower. I like to draw them in super high. I like to draw in a super high arch, so I just shave them tails off and I go at it. So there's tons of different ways I can do my eyebrows. Once again, I use the pomade for a super dramatic look and I can carve them out. Now I am just going to use M.A.C eyebrow crayon. All M.A.C products today, guys. Well, mostly. I'm very excited to work for this company, so you will notice that most everything I use in this video is going to be by M.A.C. Can it really get any better than that? Let's be real. Anyway, so I'm just using M.A.C. Can you see that? M.A.C eyebrow crayon. This color is accentuated for my blonde. I am blue right now, but I still have very blonde and light features. So we're gonna have at this. I'm gonna zoom you in just a little bit more so we can look at the brows where I'm drawing them. The best thing about little pencils like this, I can't even get the cap off. Help. Got it. Anyways, so the best part about little pencils like this is you could do little brush strokes and make it look like a little tiny hairs, and you can do little tails. Like, they're just so universal. Honestly, you can use them for anybody, even people with super big brows. You can make those little strokes throughout the whole thing and just add a little bit more dimension, or you can shape up the bottom. It's not just for people with little brows. I know it looks super intimidating because it's absolutely tiny, but anybody could use it. Honestly, I feel like everybody should own one just for those little fine brush strokes. That look is in right now, by the way. It's not like the fade anymore, it's like the strokes. So, here I go. Let's give you a nice close-up. I'm going to start by making my shape. As you can see, the color is super nice and light. As you can kind of see, it's coming in. And then up here, I'm just going to kind of, once again, do those little strokes just to give it that feathered, natural brow look. This is especially great. Do you see the difference? This is especially great for natural looks because when you are going to the gym and you just want to throw on like a tinted moisturizer or something like this, you don't want like huge, bold, bricky eyebrows. I mean, some of you might, and that is fine, but to me, my personal preference is light makeup, light brows. Sometimes, if you have like a red toned brow and no makeup on, it does stand out. So don't do that. You gotta have different brows for different makeup looks, you guys. Personal opinion. I'm sorry if I offend you. Don't be offended. Comment below if you are. I can apologize. Next brow. Got my tail in. I have like, the only thing about these pencils is I don't have the mascara wand at the bottom, which is essentially okay because these ones aren't too waxy to where they adhere to the hair. They go onto the skin very nicely. A lot of sculpting brows, like Brow Wiz by Anastasia and stuff, a lot of them just adhere to the hair, so you can use those to brush through it and make it look super easy and not clumpy. This, as you're doing brush strokes, you don't necessarily need that mascara wand. The only thing I would say if you want it's something like that after using this product is to tame your hair, and you could just do any sort of clear brow gel, and I have one of those too. That is not by M.A.C. I have one by Urban Decay, and I can show you what I mean. This one is my clear one, and I don't have too long of hair to tame anything, but you can just take your clear brow tamer and just kind of brush and set. Brush and set. So now my eyebrows are done. Nice and light. Very different than what I'm used to, but it's going to go great with this look. So I'm just going to zoom you out a little bit and we can finish my face. So now that the brows are done, I'm still kind of debating what I'm going to do with my eyes in this video, to be honest. I don't know if I just want to add a mascara, because every other video I'm wearing like so much makeup and it's so extreme, and you guys don't know what my natural eyelashes look like. I'm always wearing super like tons of mascara and tons of eyeliner and usually false lashes. So I think I'm just gonna do mascara actually, now that I think about it, and just keep this video short and sweet with my natural face. But I'm gonna move on to bronzer next. once again, I have my new MAC Luminous Bronzer. This is Global Glow Mineralized Skin Finish. I'm going to use it as my bronzer today. I'm not going to contour in this video either because I just don't see a reason for it. That is the best part about makeup, you guys. You can switch it up. Since I'm going for a more natural face, I'm gonna honestly just stick to like my sunspot, the sun strip I like to call it. You know, when the sun hits down on your face, it gets that spot. And since I want like a glowy, dewy, natural makeup look, that's what I'm gonna pay attention to. I cannot get any of these products open. You wanna know why? It's because I used my fingers for the foundation. This is so embarrassing. Got it. Alright, brand freaking new. Look at that. But you guys are honestly testing out all these products with me. So, as you can see, can you see that? This product is amazing. I mean, gorge. So, what brush do I want to use? I think I'm going to use this guy. I know that I need to make a brush video and show you guys what brushes I like. Honestly, I love all brushes. I have so many. There's not one brush brand I stick to. I have Real Techniques. I have some of Tarte's. I have some of Bare Minerals. I mean, I have them all. You really can't go wrong. The only brush I don't have too many of is Eco Tools because I find that the little wood piece that attaches to the bottom, the little silver that attaches to the wood, always breaks on me. And I'm not a big fan of that. So that's like the only brand I don't really have. But I have everything else. So anyways, I'm going to choose this one because it's angled and I feel like it fits on my cheek perfectly. It kind of goes with the shape. And it's super dense, so I can get the bronzer exactly where I want to, as opposed if I were to use something like this that's super soft. Do you see how that flying out? Anyways, so something like this that's super soft, where if I put it on my face, it kind of loses control and it doesn't stay in the area that I want. So I'm going to use this, something super dense. I'm just kind of gonna pack it on there, and I'm gonna stick kind of in my blush spot, and I'll add a little blush on there too. Let's zoom you back in. Kind of get it on my nose. Very luminous. Trail it above the forehead and on the chin. I just honestly want to look like I was in the sun all day. Just a natural, beautiful glow. If this bronzer is a little too like dewy for you guys, you can brush them off. You're like, oh god. Kind of like what I'm doing now. Like, that's a little tiny. Just go back in with your powder and kind of put it on top. But still, like, very natural, very sun-kissed, which is kind of what I'm going for. I mean, it is almost July. I want that sun-kissed glow. So, this is beautiful. I absolutely love it. I absolutely recommend it. I think there was, like, 4 colors to choose from. The other one was, like gold. Like, if you have tan skin and you just want to shine and pop, honestly, you have to get it. I couldn't even tell you the name right now, and I'm embarrassed because I work with a company. But it is beautiful. So anyways, on to the next. I'm going to add a little color to this right now. So I'm going to add a little bit of blush. I am going to use... What do I want to use? I'm going to use my Becca blush. This is Foxglove. My go-to. I always use this blush. I think I've used it in every video so far. If that's not embarrassing, I don't know what is. Honestly, I just love it. So, once again, Foxglove. And I'm going to put that right on the apples of my cheeks. And just so you guys know, because I am using a very luminous blush and bronzer, I'm not going to add any highlighter today. I know, for you highlighter lovers, just be extra, put it on. I'm not going to today because this is for the more natural lovers. And I am natural today, so I have to stay away from the highlighter. It's really hard, but I'm going to do it. So, stop it. Now, that my face is finished, I think this is all what I'm going to pretty much do with it today right now. Pretty much. So we can move on to eyes and lips, and we'll have a complete set. I love waterproof mascara. It's almost like a safe thing for me. Like, I know it's not gonna run. I know it's gonna last all day. Some of them do weigh your eyelashes down to where you lose curl and length, but let's be real, I don't have that anyways. So I am using, I don't even know the name of this. Let me see. I'm not very good right now. In Extreme Dimension, I got the waterproof for all the reasons I just told you. I want it to last. I don't want it to run into my concealer. I want to be able to go to the gym and have it not be on my face. So for my more natural days, I do love waterproof mascara, honestly, because I know I'm going to be active. I know I'm going to be running around. Those are like, you don't put on a natural face unless you're running errands, because if you put on a natural face to sit around your house, honey, please, nobody does that. So I don't anyways, and if you do, good for you, girlfriend. Anyways, so I'm going to apply this. I love these sets. Anyways, by the way, side note, I love them. One of my favorite mascaras is Man Eater by Tarte. And it has the same similar head. I love them because when you roll, it really pulls the lash with it. It's almost like giving your lashes a blowout. So that's why I decided to go with this one. They do have a couple mascaras that I love. They have like Hot and Naughty and Bold and Bad Lash. This is the one that I decided with because I love this head the most. So I'm just going to kind of roll my lashes as I blink. And there's that, you guys. Look at that. Let me zoom you in just a little bit more. Wrong way. So I'm going to do it to this side. Do you see how I'm blinking as I roll the mascara wand? It does so much for your lashes. Perfect. Got a little bit of a mess. Okay, so now that the top's done, I am going to go on the bottom. Bottom's just a little different. I kind of just do sideward motions to get as close to your eye as you can. I like to just kind of pick through because I'm always scared it's going to smudge on my face. So just kind of slide it on. And I absolutely love how this mascara went on. Now I'm just going to do the other side. Rough stuff. Can you guys see me? Okay. You guys, I am so in love with this mascara right now. It really, like, can you see how it, like, pieced my lashes apart almost and give it, like, a very, like, dull, like, feel? I love it. I really think it opened up my eyes without making it look too clumpy. And for a natural look, I mean, I love it. It really does still do a lot for the eyes without making it too extreme. And I will make sure to let you guys know in my next video how easy it comes off. everything with MAC that's waterproof or water resistant breaks down in warm water, and I'm very excited to see if that is true, because we all know that things say when they're waterproof that they're easy to get off with warm water, and they're not. No matter what, you end up with raccoon eyes or pulling your eyelashes out. So I will definitely give you guys some feedback on how well this comes off. So honestly, I think right now to finish my natural face, I'm going to do lips. And I think for my lips, you guys, I'm going to do my classic lip liner and lip gloss. I think since my face is so soft, I am going to do a little bit of overlining just to have like a bold feature on my face. And let's be real, who doesn't want some Kylie Jenner big and bad lips? So to do that, I'm going to kind of underline my lips and overline. Overline on the top and bottom. And I am using M.A.C Subculture and the Please Me lip gloss. So beautiful colors, like a pink, like a rosy pinkish. You guys can't even see what I'm doing. Let me get situated. There we go. So as you can see, I'm kind of just going right underneath my lip. And I kind of bringing it up. I'm kind of bringing it, do you see how it just adds so much more like volume at the bottom? So I'm going to do that to the top. Kind of feather down again. Very neutral color, especially on me. It just blends in with my lips very nice. And to set that, I'm going to put the lip gloss on top. This is a fully pigmented lip gloss. I absolutely love it. It's not sticky. It smells like cupcakes. Trying to talk while I'm applying my lips. It smells like cupcakes. And it's like that perfect pop. There's a no stick. Absolutely love it. And then honestly, to finish this look today, you know, oh, let me get resituated. You know I need to set myself with my Fix Plus. My favorite thing in the entire world. So, you only need a little bit of this. I did say a little bit. Well, I am so happy you guys tuned in with me today and watched my video on my natural look. For me, this is just one of many to come. I mean, when you think of natural, it means something different to everybody. Next time I could do a more natural eye with a little bit more eyeshadow without lashes. But this time I just wanted to do an everyday basic look that we could all do super easy, that's still super flattering and feminine. So comment below, like, please subscribe if you haven't yet. If this is your first time watching me, thanks so much. I appreciate your guys' support. Mwah, 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 mwah. And I will be talking to you soon. Have a great day, you guys. Thank you.